I'm gonna put a disclaimer for this video. You know, I will be showing something that is, you know, not really socially acceptable, especially if you're a male watching this. You might want to log off because I will show something that may shock you. Just a disclaimer out there. My coworkers, my boss, not my boss. I don't have a boss. My, this person at the job came to me and said, oh, some people were complaining about the smell of your food. So if you can just have your food in the break room, that would be great. And so I'm like, what? I smell smells in here every day that I don't like smelling. Do I go around complaining about it? No, I just deal with it because there's a lot of things that I don't like that I have to suffer through at the job. But I can't open my container of food and eat outside of lunchtime. There's times where I want to eat at my desk, but I can't do that because other people said my food stink. So this is a big conflict of interest for me because I don't put other people before my hunger. That's not something I'm going to do at a job. You know, I'm at a job, I'm already uncomfortable. I hate the bright lighting. I hate being on this computer all day. Like, I hate being around all these people. I hate, you know what I told him? When he told me that, I said, okay, well, I'm a bit distracted by all of the talking around me that is not work related. Yeah. And do you think I care about people talking about things that aren't work related? No. Do they talk too much? Yes. Do I care? No. I didn't care. I just felt personally attacked because somebody was complaining about the smell of my food. I couldn't smell my food. It smelled good to me. And you know what's funny? I think the main person who was complaining about it, she was loud about it and I just kept on eating it. Like, I literally could not hear her. I was so hungry. I was just enjoying my food and I was so immersed in enjoying my food. I could care less that she was being like, oh my God, what's that smell? What's that smell? Oh my God, I have a sensitive nose. What's that smell? I just kept eating my food and minding my business because I didn't care. And I got lost in the moment, y'all. I was enjoying my food so much. I literally tuned everything out around me and I did not hear anybody complaining. But I thought she was smelling something else because what I was smelling smelled good to me, okay? I wasn't smelling my food. I was tasting it though, and it was so good. But, you know, I want to say, it's crazy because the next day my manager was like, yeah, we've had people complaining that the smell of your food was distracting or something like that. And I was like, you know what? Their loud talking is distracting. And he was like, who's talking? So I can have a conversation with them. And so I was thinking, I was like, you know, I really don't care about these people talking. I just feel personally attacked because somebody complained about me. And I was thinking maybe she was jealous and wanted a bite of my food. You know why? Because the day before, she was like talking to other people about getting some fried chicken. And I was like eating my broccoli. And when I went to put the broccoli in my mouth and she was like all in my face. And I was like, damn bitch, do you want a piece? Because why are you we have cubicles, right? And she was all in my face while I was eating my broccoli. And I was taking a big bite of it too. You know, when I eat, I eat. I fully immerse myself in the enjoyable experience that I'm so thankful to have food. The food is very yummy. I'm so thankful that it comes from the earth. It's very healthy. And I'm thinking, you know, I don't know, maybe she wanted a bite because she doesn't seem like she eats healthy, or I don't know. But she's over there eating fried chicken all day, you know, and maybe she had some animosity about me eating my veggies. Maybe it wasn't about the smell of my food, you know what I'm saying? Because why the day before you complained about the smell of my food, you were all in my mouth when I was just eating broccoli that did not smell at all. So, you know, I'm over here like, is this really about the smell of my food? You know, I don't know. But she made a big commotion out of it. And obviously, you know, it was more than one person because he was like, people, more than one person. People are saying that the smell of my food is distracting. So, you know what? This really hurt my feelings. I felt personally attacked and I was Like, this is one of the many signs from God that I am not supposed to be working a 9 to 5 in a cubicle with other people, because you know why? It's because I'm always a distraction without even doing anything. Like, without even opening my mouth. People are like, always like sizing me up, looking at me like I did something wrong. And the moment I do something, like, oh my God, it becomes like a fucking bomb that exploded. And then everybody loses their freaking mind. You know what? It's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm working on starting my own business right now, so I don't have to deal with this. And I'm like, you know what? Like, can I get fired from having stinky food? Yes, you can get fired from anything at a job, especially in Texas. No fault firing, whatever. So I was like, okay, like, I feel like I'm being ganged up on. I'm being personally attacked. And I've been here before, of course. It always happens at the 9 to 5s. And I'm like, okay, like, if this is going to happen, then I need to start planning now to get out. Because I don't feel like I should have to not eat when I am hungry for the sake of other people smelling my food. Like, what the hell? Like, no, we are not in I don't have to share my food. I don't have to care the way you feel about my food smelling because you stink. I have to come in here and smell all of you people at once, and I suffer through that. So I just thought that was crazy, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And you know what? I have nothing else to say about that. So I also wanted to share with you guys my full moon ritual that I've been doing. So this past full moon was Thursday. Today is Saturday. So it was 2 days ago. And I had the urge to release a lot of things that no longer serve me. And you know, full moons are very notorious for that. Letting go of the past and getting ready for the new moon, bringing in the new energy. So guess what I did? Okay, so I had the beautiful urge to get a lot of my period blood into some type of object like this. And it wasn't easy. I've been trying to figure out how to preserve my period blood for a while now. It's really difficult if you don't have like, it's just difficult. So I got the intuitive idea to get like a full sanitary pad after you fully soaked it with your blood, put it in a big container like this, and fill it up with water so all the blood can drain out. So I have about 3 different period pads in here, and this is a really good way to get all of your energy from inside of you that comes outside of you into a container like this. So you can put other things in here. Like I put a note in here. I wrote down everything I wanted to release, everything that no longer served me, people, places, and things that I want to let go of, to cleanse out my energy for all of the new wonderful things coming in. And I did a meditation as well, and I did put some thought and energy into this and intentions of everything I wanted to release, everything that no longer serves me. You know, whatever that may be for you, you can write it out on a journal, meditate with it, and then fold it away from you, because you're releasing things. So you want to fold it away from you and put it in here. You can put other things in here that you want to let go of. If it's, you know, somebody who you were close to and you have any of their clothes left over, you can chop it up and put it in here. Or any objects that you don't want in your home anymore that carry some energy you don't want, you can put it in here. And you want to leave it outside for like maybe I do it as long as, I really think this was like a powerful full moon. It was in Aries. I'm Aries rising, which is why, you know, I had all of this fiery energy, which is why I was pretty upset and I reacted the way I did. You know, at people complaining about my food. I really felt personally attacked. So I attacked back. I said they're talking too loud, whatever. And so, like, I think this full moon was really powerful, and I can still feel the effects of it today, Saturday. And I think it's going to linger all throughout the week. So I would leave it outside for like 7 days, or as long as you feel. You just got to follow your intuition with these things. I don't follow any type of guidebook, any guideline, no book, no YouTube video from this. I just had the urge to do this personally, listen to my intuition, to my body, my mind, my soul, sit with myself. Thankfully, I get to bask in my own energy for a lot of time. So I really get clear nudges of where my energy should go towards and what I should do within that moment. I really am thankful for that. And yeah, once you let it marinate, I would put it outside because it's the stuff you want to let go of. So don't leave it in your house. Put it outside. And once it's outside, you can find a tree, an oak tree that is really like big, thick, maybe one you've hugged before, one you've been connecting with. And you're going to pour this around the tree. Give it back to the earth. And this is a really good, healthy, spiritual practice to do as a woman. You know, we're supposed to be basically like living outside in the earth. And so, you know, our period bloods, they go down the toilet. We don't utilize the power in the blood, which we definitely should. There's so much power in our period blood. You have no idea. Like, you can release, let go, manifest, depending on, you know, if it's a new moon, you can bring energy towards you, manifest new things. If it's a full moon, you release anything that no longer serves you. But as a woman, you should utilize your period blood. Like, I go all out with it. Sometimes I use it as a war paint. Sometimes I actually, like, you know, I get into it. You know, it's coming from my body. I'm 100% comfortable with it. I'm okay with it. I love it. I'm no stranger to my bodily fluids, especially something as potent as period blood. It really is magical. And I hope all women out there, you know, aren't too prissy or too indoctrinated to really get down and dirty when it comes to connecting with the earth, connecting with their spirit, connecting with who they are at the depths of their core, you know. And, you know, I know that, you know, femininity is, you know, marketed and advertised as being as clean as possible, not getting dirty, saying, ew, things are gross. But, you know, once you get down, like, put your feet in the grass, you know, hug a tree, you know, play in dirt, you know, get a little bit messy, you know. We're not actually, you know, being in your true feminine is actually being really savage, and it's actually being really dark, pretty much the opposite of what they portray it as. However, you know, the femininity that is advertised is 100% socially acceptable. But for those who want to tap into their sacred, more dark, intuitive side, the more primitive side, you should do this. You should do things like this. Sometimes if you don't want to do this, you can just like try to take drops of your blood and put it on some type of paper that you're writing. If you want to, like, you know, let go of things, people, places, things, whatever, beliefs, you can write it down on a piece of paper, put a few drops of your blood on there, burn it, rip it up, whatever you want to do. But I enjoy doing things like this. This is like my version of arts and crafts, and it makes me feel powerful because I'm using ingredients that I created, I came up with, and I'm just following my intuition. So yeah, I love doing this. I love full moons around October. They are just so potent. There's just something about the energy outside right now that feels amazing. It is October, you know, it is the holiday of spookiness, creepiness. It is the holiday where things are a little bit dark and spooky. So I'm really in touch with that side of myself, and it is a big part of my culture being from New Orleans. You know, this is my favorite time of year. I used to think Mardi Gras was my favorite, and I used to think Valentine's Day was my favorite, but now that I'm a bit older, Halloween is my favorite. There's just something in the air around this time that just like it inspires me. It inspires me to do more, witchcraft. It inspires me to get out in nature. It inspires me to take more photos. It inspires me to light more candles and cook more grounding foods with yummy squash and pumpkin and acorn. And I just love it. And I love like the sultriness of this time of year. And one of my favorite things about around Halloween time is that the full moons are extremely potent. Like the energy outside, some people say the veil is lifted around this time. It can feel like that a little bit. And I do know there are some crazy things that happen around Halloween. But, this time of year really speaks to me. And I love doing different things to get more into the Halloween spirit. A lot of people say they don't celebrate it because they think it's like the devil or satanic or something like that. I don't look at it that way. Like, I don't associate Halloween or like spooky things with the devil or being like the Antichrist or a non-believer or something like that. I feel like that's pretty extreme and ignorant. Like I said, I grew up in New Orleans where, Halloween is celebrated, really celebrated. I am not afraid of, dark things and death and things of that nature and, ghost, things that are associated with Halloween. I don't fear them. I just find them really interesting. And there's not like a clear, it's just like a lot of things that are unknown that nobody knows and a lot of people try to figure out. So I think that's where a lot of the fun is in the unknown. So that's what I love about Halloween. I'm just so happy to be alive and be able to let go of fear of what other people think. And yeah. Okay.